Hey guys, it's Susan and Rebecca doing a video on how to bag and tag your toys. So, let's start out with an easy one.
Yep.
You try to avoid putting things in a bag at all costs. So here's a good idea of just punching a hole through your tag and using a zip tie to attach to that. Another multi-piece item that you can just link together, and then
You want to take a zip tie.
take a zip tie and maybe not 12 of them like that, but
No, definitely just one.
just one, and put your tag through it. I always punch a hole in my tag first and then put it through the zip tie as I attach the zip tie. So, just like that. Like that. Perfect.
Right.
Now there's some things that have pieces and parts. So this is a good example of an item that's got pieces that come along with it. So Rebecca put each little guy
Found
in
a little bag.
little bag and then taped it on
And
to
tape
the,
it nice and tight.
yes.
And tape this on.
Because kids at the sale will take things apart.
Watch
if
for the
they're able
stickers.
to. Yeah, don't want to put tape
tape
onto
or
things
sticking
that are stickers.
Tape it around the back instead.
Yeah, tape it to the plastic things instead of things that might get affected. Here's another multi-piece item that she put in a bag, and see how nice and tight that bag is. It's not a big loose bag where the pieces are falling off and everything, so it displays really nicely and will stand up perfectly. Here's an item, another item, yes, that one.
One that you
You definitely need a bag for this as well.
need a bag
Lots
for
of
this
pieces.
one, but then maybe this one.
Here's an item that you could go, you could put a zip tie through the arms of these guys.
That way you can avoid a bag.
Yeah, so if you can avoid that bag and have them sitting like that instead, it'll look better.
So I can't
This
make it
little-
stand up, but
This little doll on a chair, so we attached it with a zip tie to the leg, but then we also just put a rubber band around her just so that she would sit up and display nicely. So if we didn't zip tie that to her, you know, that would totally get separated at the
Right.
sale. You also can have bags like this. This is a bag of just army guys, so they definitely need to go in their bag. We don't allow bags that are just, well, miscellaneous toys. Like if they were McDonald's toys or a toy with one superhero and one car and one ball, that would not be allowed. So we need to have a theme. So like a bag of army men or a bag of dinosaurs. Here's a bag that has infant toys. So a lot of people do this, and
it would be better.
it would
if
be
you
better.
Took it out and put your tag on this.
Right.
It'll sell better
Yes.
rather than in a bag. So
Right,
if you can
so-
avoid the bag,
If you do bring things in a bag like this, then they just get piled up on top of each other with other miscellaneous bags in a bin, so they just don't get seen as well as if you were to tag them more individually.
it's hard to tag.
Let's see, the train, he's a hard one to tag too because he's got 4 or 5 different pieces. So we have a lot of these plastic bags at the sale if you can't find one that fits your particular item. But she's gonna put them nicely in there. Yep, she's got 4 or 5 pieces. She's gonna fold that bag super nice and tight and neat, and then tape it in. Look
Tape it
how
with-
nice that looks versus having it randomly thrown together in a bag. So just try to make them as nice and tight as possible like that. Now this guy, this toy, he's a little hard. He's got a phone piece, headpiece that's hard to attach. There's nothing, no holes in him. So you could put this one in a bag. You could
put it in
use
a bag.
tape to, yeah. But
Or
just
maybe
be
that-
careful with the tape.
If you have shrink wrap, it'd probably be the best
shrink
option.
wrap. We don't have a picture of
Yeah,
shrink
here.
wrap, but we have it in rolls at the sale as well if you need to borrow that. We also use shrink wrap for keeping puzzle pieces together too. Now this guy is a push toy, but it's got a nice little phone, so he's gonna fall off easily if we don't figure out a way to attach him. So I think we're gonna just take a zip tie
Mm-hmm.
and attach him to the handle like that.
You want to make sure it's nice and tight so it can't slip off.
Yeah, tight as you can, and yeah, so that should stay on there.
Here's where if you have a toy that has a lot of dirt right in these edges, they're very difficult to get out. We're gonna have this down at the sale.
We have a steamer at the sale, and if we had it pressurized and on, which we don't right now, it would just shoot some steam and water in there, and that dirt just disappears. So if you can't get off that minute dirt, you can bring it to the sale. But any help that you can give us before you get there with Awesome is a great cleaning product, or just 409 wipes to clean down your toys before you get there.
Make sure you allow a little extra time if you need to clean some toys.
Yes. And the one thing also is that you do need to have batteries, working batteries in your toys. Yes. So we will be checking that at the sale. If you do get there with a dead battery, we'll have some extras for sale, but it's easier by far to have them ready for you.
That way we can listen to the music all day long.
Yes. Woo! Okay, and we're gonna make a little amendment to our books and games video. We're not gonna redo the video, but the only thing we want to mention here is to use Scotch tape instead of packaging tape on books and games, just because they don't rip the cardboard or the paper of the book. So just like that. And we also just want to make sure you don't bring, backing up, books that are a little too worn out.
This was from the 1940s, 50s in there, but it's still, you know, just too worn.
Right. Right. And don't bring coloring books that have been used. Or
No ripped edges.
And we prefer no Dollar Tree books either.
Yeah.
And I think I was going to say one more thing, and I cannot remember. So thanks, guys.